Yo, what we saying, people? Just shooting a random video out here. It's not premeditated at all. No idea what I may see, but I just felt a random kind of inspiration to do what I used to do and just whip out the camera like. So I'm at the wild retreat at a minute. Just got done with the Wild Ways camp, activity camp. Doing a lot of cool stuff, getting up to a lot of epic shenanigans, mate. Fire starting stuff, like bushcraft stuff, basket weaving, archery. Just got done with my first archery session with Flowmatic himself from the Conscious Rapper community. That's right, this land is the land where the CRC Campout 2026 will take place, and where it also took place 2025. So all of this will be available as well. All this stuff, I guarantee you that some Wild Ways activities will definitely integrate into the camp out. It will be kind of, oh yeah, I got to see people crafting bows, crafting spoons. I'll show you the little craft station over here in a sec. But yeah, I bet a lot of this will be going on with the camp out, because we really like the vibe of this event, and I think to merge this with the CRC is a cool idea. I made this path here with Flowmatic. I'll show you in a minute. Well, I made that bit with the rake, but yeah, man, we've been on it, mate. Beautiful land. It's the Wild Retreat in Essex. I forget what it's called exactly, but yeah, mate. Manifest Festival coming up. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be there, but I'll definitely be at the CRC camp out. And yeah, mate. People crafting mushrooms, and flowers and stuff. Fucking swinging fire around in some craziness. Sparks and sawdust. There's Dale's workshop area. Got this copper kettle, calagas, mushrooms. And yeah, the event was focused around the children, really. So check out my other channels. There's a coffee spoon here. My other channels, I've done some live streams, and you can check that to see what we got up to on one of my channels. I think my latest channel, even though it's all just mixed up, you got to go search it up manually and dig through it all to find the latest stuff sometimes. The fucking yeah, done about an hour live stream going through here when it was all active, so that's on the other channel. A lot of people got clips and that. It's all getting sent in. I imagine some of it will be on the socials pretty soon. So yeah, check it out. Check us all out on Instagram. Give us a follow. Search up all those names you just heard, my friend, and they're all on there. So yeah, this path's pretty cute, mate. And I done this bit here, but then me and Ollie done like the rest of it. Me and Flowmatic. Ultra legend. Shout out to Flowmatic. Been helping me a lot, mate, supporting me, Conscious Rapper community, supporting me, universal support. Barefoot through the nettles, mate, who gives a fuck? I just dug a fucking massive thorn out of my fucking foot because I've been walking around barefoot for so long. But hey, my feet getting tougher and tougher, mate. Hopefully it's not as hard as for it to get out as it is to get in. Like, don't know, whatever, just chatting shit. I'm pretty stoned at the minute, you might be able to hear. But yeah, I was just doing a random video, to be honest. I thought better do, because if I don't, I'll probably wish I did, to be fair. I've been out of the sync of it for a long time, you know. I used to do videos every single day. I used to be passionately whipping on the camera and like talking all the business. And I'm happy I've done a lot of that, but I ain't been doing it near as much recently, you know. And it's interesting the way it's kind of all unfolded. One thing that's, I think, really interesting, I'll show you some cool stuff around here. I'll just go for a little tour for a minute, why not? One thing that is cool, I was gonna say, oh yeah, that's the log we used to push through that bush and make that path. So yeah, mate. I'll show you this chaos magic symbol in a second. Shout out to Dale making the headphones. What, the Wildwood stage. So this is where it took place last year. If you go on the CRC YouTube channel, you can see this place, mate. There it is, mate. The Jonascus symbol. Coincidence? I met someone called Lenny here, and he actually knows Jonascus as well. So, coincidence? He gave me a literal red pill, which was supposedly 2CB. I'm not talking about that right now. What the fuck was I gonna say a second ago, man? I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been uploading really much at all, like the way I used to do it. And I just got this sudden kind of wave of, oh, just fuck it, just whip out the camera. But yeah, I never know what I'm gonna talk about half the time. But that's only if I never plan to do these videos on a whim like this. But yeah, I know some of the main stuff really in it's like a storyline, it's like an autobiography in real time. I just don't know, just, you know, people are telling me recently, since that I moved to Glastonbury, people are telling me I seem a lot happier, like in my aura. And I feel that, you know, I've my whole story 4 years ago, on my latest live stream, I talk about like how I just moved to Glastonbury and got a camper van. Yeah, obviously my whole life is switched up now that I've made that move and done that. And fucking in the description I tagged my first video, really. Like, I mean, I have many first videos, it depends what era you're talking, but like my first like kind of awaken video, I've done a video about like the first time I'd done a video under this kind of whole shtick, basically, because I used to just fuck around and post memes and gaming content and just retarded stuff, whatever, just random shit. And then one day I took like 4 grams of shrooms, and I just realised that I'm just in a New World Order prison. And like, I'm not even joking, like I remember the way that it happened, like, yeah, I might have listened to like Mr. Traumatic in the past and stuff like that and been influenced by, and at the time I was listening to Terence McKenna, but this is what I was saying, is like I was actually listening to a lecture that was talking about loads of random stuff. It was called Terence McKenna, The Weirdest Tales. He was talking about psychedelic stuff, and I was tripping on 4 grams listening to this lecture, and it was talking about like just really trippy stuff that's happened to him on psychedelics, and I just had this inkling like that kept on like calling to be heard, and I eventually had to turn off the lecture in order to hear what this thing was that was like pressing itself into my awareness. And I could feel it, and as soon as I listened to it, I got pulled into this trance of like how much I'm sick of fucking working in this system. And I felt like my back was against the wall because the cost of living was literally like as much as I was making from a full-time job. And I was just working in some dead jobs, and yeah, I just maybe was a bit naive and irresponsible when I was younger, and I just fucked up school and got into shit jobs. But at the same time, the system is just retarded, and I just felt like I was in prison. I was living in Berrinsfield, and it used to be an airfield, and there's no turbulence on the land at all, and it's like the deadest area ever. And it's like a grid of alleyways where they put all the criminals based on your social credit score that they don't actually tell you about, because the council houses you based on your criminal record or lack thereof. And that was my dad's karma, not mine. And I was living in a dead ass place, man, and it was just tough, man, and artificial scarcity, and yeah, whatever. And now I just moved out, into one of these. Now that's not mine, but that's basically what it is. And I'm doing my way, mate, by fucking. Again, there's a lot of community support. My friends are helping me a lot. I had a community support with the cafes and that. I don't want to get too involved with a lot of the details, to be fair, because I don't need to disclose everything to every gang stalker monitoring spirit out there. But yeah, you just gotta open your mind, and yeah, universal support. Listen to that song by Illuminati Congo. And to an extent you have this faith and this trust a bit, and it's easy for me to do this right now to an extent because I'm just single 22-year-old male, I guess, and I just can fly by the seat of my pants a bit, you know, and just be adaptable and just do whatever the fuck I want, almost. And I just left the system, yeah, because it's like, yeah, I don't want to work for fucking like 9 or basically like commuting back and forth to work, yeah, for like fucking stupid hours every single day, man, like, and working all the time and getting told what to do to earn money to buy fucking poison, when I could, if I lived somewhere out here, I could actually forage a lot more. You know what I mean? I'm living in Glastonbury now. I can forage in Glastonbury. There's figs and stuff, and there's community support. So why the fuck am I going to pay for your poisonous fucking goislop, yeah? I'm going to pay for my vehicle with all your extra bullshit taxes on there. I'm going to pay for some polluted food that I can't trust. I'm going to pay to fucking taxes to the war criminals that are causing this shit to begin with, supposedly. I'm going to pay rent for a box that I live in, when I could live in a box without paying rent, so I could do that, you know. Electricity, you can harvest free electricity in a lot of ways, like, you know, for example, the Glastonbury spring, there's spring water coming through the Glastonbury, like, that's pretty pure compared to the tap water, especially, for sure. So I can do that, you know, that's an option. Just found an emergency Rizzler. Who knows? Yeah, mate. And I can just, yeah, get high on my own supply. And I can go to places like this, and I can do some community work. Get accommodated for what I do. For example, helpx.com. You can do a Vipassana retreat. You know, CRC camp out, don't forget it. Oh, you know what, I gotta get in this water quick, I think, maybe. That might be a shout, I'm not sure. Because I had to dig this thorn out of my foot, and it like, fucking, now it's stinging because I stood in some dust. But yeah, CRC camp out, that's the one. Chiron Morel, Ryan Sanders, Quintessence, MC, Flowmatic, Alchemist Ash, Michael D'Souza, Lyron, Bespoke, MC Words, Mew3, M Colt, I am 13E, I don't know how to say his name. I am B. J Dart, Realness, Miss Perspective, Therapeutic, Chemicali, Atana Colonel. He's cancelled now. Talking some bookie business, mate. Gospel of Thomas, 333, Libertas, James Torreno, Rosin Quinn, Sanjay, Castro Bay, Starseed Soul, Danya Lamahari. Bang bang, make sure you're there, mate. So that is taking place on this land, and that's with all my friends, and that's with Flowmatic, who's been doing legendary bits for me, mate. Give me a lift, mate. That's what we got. Got this boat here, bro. Look at this boat, bro. Oh, fuck me, they must have moved it again. Must have moved the boat, mate. So yeah, that's when Babylon rolls up, yeah. We'll just hop on that. Get in the water, mate. But yeah, manifest. So you remember seeing that picture of me with like everyone, with stood there with Chiron and Luke and Quintessence and Michael and Ollie, I think. That's where it was, mate. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just chatting random stuff. But yeah, what I was saying is basically, yeah, that was the video I put in the description of the video, the trailer. And then fast forward 4 years, and I've linked both the videos to each other now when you go in the description. Is, you know, now I'm living in a trailer, mate, and I just walked out of the Matrix, mate. I remember my dad always telling me, like, the one thing you have to accept is you have to work. And he's right, you do have to work, I get it, but you don't have to work in a system that is like feeding off of deceiving you. You might have to work, yeah, on something you're passionate about that actually gives you fucking purpose and doesn't make you want to fucking kill yourself, because it's just retarded. Like, yeah, fucking. Oh, this is relaxing. But yeah, it's just whatever, mate. Like, I'll try and tell my fucking dad about the chemtrails, and he literally phones the mental health services on me. I'm not even joking. I didn't tell you a lot about that, like, but I like, you lot might even not believe that at face value, but I kid you not, I explicitly broke it down. I'm like, so regardless of everything, like, as long as I believe that they could be doing geoengineering chemtrails, I am insane 100%. And he's like, yeah, 100%. And I remember like explicitly asking that just so I could pinpoint exactly what the deal is, and that's the deal. It's like, as long as I think that that could be a possibility, then I must be fucking mentally ill, essentially. And he's phoning the medical mafia on me, mate, who've wanna fucking, obviously, mate, they want to take me in, mate. So I escaped last minute, really. Like, I can't be around people who fucking, you know, I love and appreciate a lot of these people, but at the same time, I can't fucking, you know, I try to tell you, and a lot of you just ain't made a decision, mate. This is some next level tech, mate. Fucking hell, mate. Oracle cards, mate. Got my ring from Quintessence. Got to cut my nails right now. I also got this jumper from Quintessence, which Quintessence actually got from Shayna. Shayna from the Breathwork tracks with Mr. Traumatic. You know, they got a tune together, Shayna, Quintessence and Mr. Traumatic on Divine Plan. So yeah, mate. Yeah, Traums ain't been on this land, but yeah, we got Scammer headlining. Traums went to Sounds Beautiful, though. I know Ryan Sanders has been here, he's at the camp out, yeah. MC Words. I mean, I listed him. I've been hanging out with, yeah, the festival was an amazing, it was amazing. Success. I might go quickly bump on these lot. Big Success Festival. Fucking ultra chatting gas. There's Doggo. There's Scardy. Oh yeah, and here's a little Easter egg for y'all then, who's following the Oxen Law. Those of you who don't know, if you want to know what happened when I went to Mr. Nature's, when he, you know, if you remember that drama that I was being a bit vague about, then check out Miss Sunshine's latest. There he is. Yo, it's Flowmatic on the mic.
Ain't got any brakes, so
oh,
it's crash into you.